Hey, what's up? What's up? What's up, J Dougie? Everything's going good. Thank you, Master. Shouts out to you, man. What's up? What's up? What's up, J Dougie? I'm just getting ready. I'm just give me a second. I'm just setting up this stream. Shouts out to everybody that watch, guys. Tune in. Give me 1 second. We're doing a playoff game. The Lakers versus the Minnesota Timberwolves. Give me 1 second. LeBron versus Anthony Edwards. Part two. Hold on.
And a look behind the curtain here. Final preparations for the challenge ahead. Hoping to come out of the gates strong. Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. And on the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. And now the Lakers starting group. In at forward for him, it's James and Hachimura. Doncic out there with Austin Reed. And it's Hayes in at the 5. And for Minnesota, Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniels. Rudy Gobert is out there with Randall, and it's Conley in at the 1. All the talk, Greg, leading up to this one has been about the impact of the backcourt.
And that's where it all starts. When you have a confident and competent backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively.
To the middle, here's Gobert, and finished off by Gobert.
Not stopping that. Gobert from there is right around 100%.
Doncic outside. Fires the 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Timberwolves on offense. Randall is doubled. Out to Conley. The 3. It's good from long range.
I'll tell you, you give Conley the ball and trust him to make the right decision.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
I had a chance to catch up with Chris Finch. Now, if you think Luka Doncic is a problem, you're right. Coach told me he reads the situation as well as anyone. We'll try to give him different looks. The goal is just to slow him down and try to make someone else beat us. We'll see where it ends up. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Now Edwards. After Luka Doncic's three-pointer that didn't go. Shot clock at 5. Floats one up, and it's laid in by Edwards.
What touch. Edwards has mastered just about every shot there is.
And Greg, it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to prove himself in the NBA.
There's so much to like about his game. As outstanding as his offense is, his defense cannot be overlooked. He is a lockdown presence when he needs to be.
Now after Luka Doncic's three-pointer that didn't go. Pass to Conley from the arc. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Conley's got 6.
Yeah. We're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
Doncic outside. Connects from three-point range.
Doncic has limitless range, but for him, it's about becoming more consistent from deep.
Here's Conley. Scoring his third straight basket in 3 tries.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
A nice shot by Doncic.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Here's Conley. Count it. He's got 10.
Yeah, a guy with Conley's consistency is trouble inside. Those high percentage looks are often effortless for him.
Hayes with the screen for Doncic. Hachimura setting the pick for Doncic. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
You can hear him sputtering all the way over here. He knows he should have knocked that one down.
McDaniels kicks to Edwards. There's the 3. The Lakers with the rebound. And this group reaching a major milestone this season, notching their 50th win in their last game.
Hey, you love to ensure a winning season, and most NBA teams, even great ones, consider this a major accomplishment.
Pass to Conley. Randall outside. Here's McDaniels. Gobert, no good. And Reeves has got the ball here for Los Angeles. 8-point game. That doesn't go either for Doncic.
His shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
And finished off by Gobert.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
Yeah, and until the defense makes an adjustment, there's no reason to go away from what they're doing.
Good work there as it goes.
Yeah, that's a nice hustle play, but boy, it drives a
What's up, everybody? Welcome to a very exciting episode of Super Live. Right now, we're doing some NBA 2K25. We're doing some playoff matches. The Lakers versus the Timberwolves. Anthony Edwards versus LeBron James.
Lakers trail by 8. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Come on, man.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
Last year, coach, as you know, the Timberwolves making
let's
it
go!
to the Western Conference Finals.
Yeah, that equaled their deepest run in team history, dropping that series to the Mavs. Minnesota has never been to the finals, one of 5 franchises who've yet to get there.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout, looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Gobert. Miller comes in for Julius Randle. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for McDaniels. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Mike Conley. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Jackson Hayes. Vanderbilt comes in for Rui Hachimura. Connect, he's checked in for James. And Vincent subbed in for Doncic. Here's Reeves. Hasn't made one yet. Vincent misses.
Come on.
They can trade 2 for 1 here.
Would be the right move, I believe, right now.
And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And I don't care how far from the bucket he is. You've got to have a man on him. He's just too good from deep.
Pass to Finney-Smith. Reeves outside. And a kind
nice shot, Reeves.
rim as that one falls.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
And the call will be against Gabe Vincent. That's his first foul. "12 seconds left here in the opening quarter. And again, it's Minnesota converting. Here's Vincent. That will count. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Well, I have to applaud their ball movement. They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can, and keeping everyone involved.
And we also have seen them continue to fire from deep. With the results they're seeing, you can understand.
Do you Luka challenge?
And
You can sit down and see.
Timeout here.
You said 5.
Wants to regroup and
Five
go over the
Rolex.
strategy. Lakers trail by 8. Nickeil Alexander-Walker out there with Joe Ingles. Then there's Edwards. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Reed in at the center position. So that's the Timberwolves 5.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Back to Reed. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. From downtown, his first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. Vanderbilt setting the pick for Doncic. Fires away from way outside. Reed with the rebound.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
That's one of those heat check shots, and heat check is a synonym for bad shot.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Garza's checked in, and here's DiVincenzo from the arc. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. No one near Reeves as he lets it go. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Hey, Stan, I've always wondered, back when you were coaching, college or pro, what was your defensive philosophy?
Well, I think, first of all, Kevin, we always wanted to take away the easy baskets. In other words, we're going to get back in transition, not give away fast breaks. We are going to try to protect the paint and make sure we're not giving away layups. And we didn't want to foul unnecessarily and give away free throws.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Anthony Edwards is figuring things out. He said there's levels. In my first few years, I looked for my shot and nothing else. I've learned that I can't win without my teammates and that I have to throw them the ball too. It's a team game. I know that now. Kevin, I know it too, so I'm throwing it to you.
And you're the best teammate we could have. Thank you, David.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. The three-pointer, no good. Timberwolves leading by 4. To the paint, here's Garza. An easy 2 points on the layup.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Lakers have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Vanderbilt, a screen on DiVincenzo. The triple, Doncic.
And guys, the intelligence is evident. When the pick comes, Doncic often makes the right read.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team.
We got a big playoff series here, guys. A real physical one.
And some changes here for the Lakers. Hachimura comes in for Vanderbilt. And it's LeBron in for Connect. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Conley. He can't get it to go. Nice D from Doncic. Lakers trail by 3. Lets it go from deep. That doesn't go either for Doncic. Minnesota's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second.
You know, when Rudy Gobert is down low, it strikes fear into the opponent. This is a guy who has led the league in blocks and rebounds at different times. Inside the paint, he is just a nightmare to battle against.
Finney-Smith kicks to Doncic. The 3-ball sinks the triple. Doncic has got it all tied up now for the Lakers.
And he's such a polished shooter. You can't give Doncic these kinds of opportunities, or he's going to burn you.
Edwards looking it over. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Minnesota. The 3 for Doncic. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. They've led by as much as 10. Up top, Randall. He's defended by Reeves. Pass to Randall. Over Reeves. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Los Angeles has gotten fond of that three-point shot here in the second quarter. 4 of 9. Doncic, no good.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Alexander Walker with the ball. Randall with the ball. He has yet to score. Back to Alexander Walker. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Randall's got 3 assists now in this one. Doncic outside. This one for 3. And Luka with a 3 of his own.
And there's no shortage of fight in Doncic. He's a counter puncher. Hit him with a 3, and he is coming right back at you.
Pass to McDaniels. Gobert with a screen on LeBron. A nice shot by McDaniels. McDaniels got his first 2 points.
Nice execution by the offense, generating a good look.
And a deep 3 from Doncic. Doesn't go either for Doncic. Minnesota's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. McDaniels gets to Conley. And here we go. Fast break. James has got it. James all the way to the rack.
I mean, who needs teammates when you can do all that? Work yourself. LeBron looking spry and youthful.
Randall outside. Launches it. And the shot goes in from Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got 6 points.
And the D getting outwork there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
And I can tell you from experience, these are the types of things that drive coaches crazy.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. The Timberwolves on top, up by 2. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
The Lakers trail. So for the Lakers right now, outside the wings are Reeves and James. Rui Hachimura out there with Hayes. And it's Doncic in at the point guard.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
Hayes with the screen for Doncic. Lets it go with a three. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Finally, the pass to Edwards. Now, here's McDaniels. Randall from outside. It's rebounded by Doncic.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
Hachimura with a screen on Conley. The three for Doncic. Pass to LeBron. 5 on the clock. Oh, LeBron's just too strong inside.
And the total package, James, is so much fun to watch.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. You coached Stan at various levels for 30 years. How has the transition been to the broadcasting business?
Well, Kevin, it's been great because of people like you and because I'm undefeated.
Right. But you missed the aftermath when there's at least a score sheet. There's a scorecard that says win or loss.
I do miss that. There's no question. I miss the competition. I miss the camaraderie of building toward a result. But I've started to get some of that in broadcasting as I've gotten to know my partners better.
Well, it's great being your partner.
Likewise.
Strong move inside by Edwards.
Just a ferocious play by Edwards. Taking the contact but staying committed to his finish.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thank you very much. The Timberwolves have become a rough and rugged team. Swingman Jaden McDaniels said, "We don't let nobody push us around. We're always being physical defensively. I feel like we're a tough team, super tough." Kevin, they certainly have the size to hold their own.
Always being physical. But, David, that's their identity. And we thank you for the report. Hayes finds Doncic. Fires for three. The putback. And rebounded by McDaniels. Timberwolves trail by 4. Here's Conley. Gobert trying to get open.
The anticipation is there for Luka on defense.
Hayes with the screen for Doncic. Good on the triple. Doncic has got the lead up to 7 now for Los Angeles.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Nailed from three-point land.
Right back at you. Conley's a counter-puncher. He knows when his team needs a lift.
From past the arc. And again for 3. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
Doncic against Conley. And here's Edwards from the arc. And James pulls it down. James has got 4 rebounds in this game. Hayes with the screen for Doncic. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Timberwolves trail by 7. Here's Conley. Unable to get that one. Good D by James. Los Angeles has got more than a 50% success rate on their three-pointers since halftime. They're 4 of 7. Minnesota's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Here's McDaniels. Buries it down low.
And Edwards makes so many winning plays, including finding his open teammates.
They set the screen. And here's Doncic from the arc. Hits the three-point bomb. Doncic has got 15 points here in the second half. And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Alexander Walker comes in for McDaniels. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Edwards. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Hachimura. Conley lays it up and banks it in. Conley's got 15 points.
And we're so used to seeing Conley as the facilitator, but tonight, his number is being called.
Picked by Finney-Smith. Doncic, no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Randle passes to Alexander Walker. Here's the three. Sinks the three-pointer. Now it's just a three-point Los Angeles lead.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
Doncic outside. Beyond the arc. Reid with the rebound.
Well, you like the competitive mindset there. Trying to answer right back. It just didn't fall.
And finished off by Finney-Smith.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Well, as a coach, turnovers will drive you nuts, but sometimes that happens when you're aggressive. So there's a balance.
Three-pointer, Randle. Rebound the Lakers. Hayes has got rebound number 5 here tonight. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. And it's Doncic missing. Timberwolves trail by 5. Now, Alexander Walker. He's got 6. Another miss by Minnesota. Doncic outside. Picked by Finney-Smith. No good on the 3. Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth quarter. Lakers lead by 5. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Now that is an elite level dig. What a great pass.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Miller is out there with Clark. Then it's Naz Reid. Then there's Anthony Edwards. And it's DiVincenzo in at the 1 spot. So that's the lineup for Minnesota.
Well, this is why Edwards is a nightmare for defenses. He can drive right through you or pull you apart from range like this. When you challenge a player on a layup, that's what you want. Getting a stop without a foul. The defense wins that battle.
DiVincenzo can't hit it.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Here's Vincent. Good on the three-point shot. Vincent's got himself on the board with 3 there.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. The Lakers with the rebound.
Yeah, well, that's a shot the defense is probably going to let him keep taking.
Out to the right wing. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Vincent misses.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
Clark finds Miller. Outside Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
Yeah, Edwards has some big bounce in his step.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. He has decided it's the right time to talk. Mike Conley's checked in for Miller. Goodwin's checked in for Los Angeles. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey guys, J.J. Redick's message with his team was simple. Now it's a close one, so coach asked his team to keep their focus. He said this game's going to come down to mistakes. If we play clean, we'll win. Great game tonight. Let's see how it winds up. Guys?
Thank you, David. Conley with the three. Shot number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of 12 now.
And really, after trailing the entire game, we've got to be feeling good about evening things up.
Yeah, guys, they've shown a ton of character in making this comeback. Now they've got to finish the job.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. Some changes for the Lakers. Hayes, he's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And Doncic is subbed in for Gabe Vincent. Conley against Doncic. Takes a three. Los Angeles with another miss. Minnesota's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Conley dishes to Edwards. To take the lead. Lakers with the rebound. Hayes has got 6 rebounds in the game. Hayes with the screen for Doncic. Los Angeles with another miss. For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 6 in the field so far in the fourth quarter. Pass to Conley.
And this is the right play by Conley, sticking with the motion and ensuring he gets to the line.
At the line for 2, Mike.
Now the free throw is good, now leading by 1. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. Ando comes in for Clark. And it's McDaniels in for Dante DiVincenzo.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting report.
To stop the run. And it's Doncic missing. The Timberwolves shooting it up around 51%. They're getting good looks. Pass to Randall. Here is Conley. Guarded by Doncic. McDaniels kicks to Edwards. Edwards crashing in from outside.
And the more experience Edwards gets, the better he'll become, especially when he's stepping up and hitting the big shots.
Lakers trail by 5. Doncic outside. Fires from deep. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Doncic has got 42 in the game.
Well, we talk about ice in his veins a lot, but this guy personifies that. What a clutch shot.
Out to Edwards. Shoots the three. It's rebounded by Hayes. Hayes has got 7 rebounds in the game. And it's Doncic missing.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that position.
Here's Edwards. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. And that's 18 points for Anthony Edwards. Doncic against Conley. Hachimura setting the bid for Doncic. From deep. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
How about the poise from Doncic right there? He ups the ante when it's a critical possession here in the game.
Outside Edwards. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Down low, here's Doncic. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert. quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Lakers.
Well, they've been absolutely on fire from deep. And until the defense offers more resistance, the coaches are going to keep encouraging them to let it fly.
And they've really been able to get out in transition and produce. The defense hasn't had an answer for this up-tempo pace.
On the free throw, no good.
Eye-popping talent from Doncic. We don't see many players with his size and skill set.
And Anthony Edwards hits from deep. Edwards got 15 points in just the second half. Doncic against Conley. And Doncic gets it to go. Doncic has got the game tied up here for the Lakers. And so Edwards will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They've led by as much as 10. Over Reeves. And it's LeBron James with the rebound. Here's Doncic. Here's Hachimura. Randall with some nice D.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Count it!
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And Hayes kicks to James. Lakers working the ball around now. Reeves the pass to Hayes. The three won't fall. Doncic right side. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
That's a jump ball.
When they foul intentionally, they're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. So they foul intentionally.
Second personal foul. Fourth team foul. At the line for Minnesota.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's a 4-point ball game.
And that'll just about do it. Coming through at the line in a big spot.
And the Lakers call time here. 1 second left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what's your take?
Well, it's going to take a miracle for them here, or actually a miracle three-pointer and a foul. This one's over.
And so it's the Timberwolves who come out on top here. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there was some
Shouts out to everybody that watching, guys. What's good? Thank you to the steps up. We guys.
But let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game plan.
Got a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much.
Thank you, David. And that'll do it, folks. With Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and
Guys, don't go anywhere. We're going to pause the stream for a second. A brief intermission. We're not going to end the stream, so do not go anywhere. I repeat, do not go anywhere. Or you can go grab a snack.